welcome back
to her channel.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen our other video, I will have it linked up here above Matt's face to hear about the Infinity War. But in this movie, we are going to talk about more, and I'll leave his Instagram links down below and stuff so you can connect up with him. Yeah, in this video, we're going to talk about...
No movie. In this movie.
Video.
In theaters this summer.
We're going to talk about more of the Marvel Universe beyond Infinity Wars, like stuff on Netflix.
Ooh,
and
cool.
Stuff, and other things that are coming out that maybe not be related to Spider-Man.
I'm going to admit that I have a little bit of a... I'm going to have to turn in part of my nerd card.
Hey,
I am not 100% caught up. I have not watched the Punisher series, which I've heard is phenomenal, and it's in my queue. But
okay, what is released outside of the movies? We know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is still...
Well, that's on regular television.
Yeah, but
that's
still running.
Yes. Right. That just got renewed for season 6.
Yay!
But it's not coming back till summer of 2019.
What?
Yeah, it's pulling a Game of Thrones on everybody.
Oh my God.
But I think that's actually pretty cool because it's going to give everybody time to do other shit and then to do other stuff and then come back. And, like, they can really take the time to make the story awesome. So I'm totally fine with that.
So that's on regular TV, then on Netflix, which you can also catch up and watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes. Also on ABC, very short-lived, it was only like 8 episodes, Inhumans.
Oh yeah.
It was not that great. Which really bums me out because it was actually set here in Hawaii. Yeah. Not like we're going to say it's some other place, but it's filming, like they were actually like, hey, it's in Hawaii.
Aside from the scenes that they claim to be filmed on the moon.
Yeah, well, no, they went there. I believe Hollywood doesn't lie.
So there was that. And then series on Netflix, we talked about Daredevil.
Yep.
Jessica Jones.
Yep.
Luke Cage.
Yep.
What else was
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
Defenders,
which is
all of the previously ones I mentioned combined. And then there's also the Punisher. And all of them are good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not like every episode's a home run. No, there's a few, like with any series, when you watch and you're like, I feel like this is a filler. And that's fine, but they're all still really good. Like in collective, absolutely amazing. Like I go through Daredevil. Daredevil is so freaking good, it's amazing. Jessica Jones is interesting because you follow Jessica Jones. She's clearly the hero, but I didn't like her. It's weird. Like I'm rooting for her because she's still, in the end, doing the right thing, but just as a person, and they design her like this. It's not like I'm being a prick about this, but she's not a likable person, and they don't want you to really like her. They just want you to know that sometimes being a hero is just being the hero. It's not necessarily this like, oh, it's clearly because they are this wonderful, good-natured angel at heart. Then you've got Luke Cage, who is amazing. Like he's one of the few guys where it's like, nope, this is right, this is wrong, and I'm gonna stick to the right path. And everyone's like, you're a hero, and he's the one guy who's like, no. I think even the slug line for season 2 that's about to come out is, hero's your word, not mine, or something like that, and it's really good. Oh my God, it's so good. And then Iron Fist, everyone, like, there is a lot of people that didn't like Iron Fist. I love that character. I was totally fine with that show. I was totally fine with it. I'm not saying it was the greatest, but it was fine. And then as soon as they went from Iron Fist, then they gave us the Defenders. Now the Defenders, that means there's already been 2 episodes of Daredevil. Or 2 seasons of Daredevil, pardon me. Daredevil's far and away the king. Oh my God, that show is so good. There was enough time between watching Daredevil and watching Defenders where I was like, maybe this isn't the best one. I like all of them. I don't know which one is going to be the best. And as soon as Defenders came on, it's like, no, Daredevil's the one. That was pretty incredible. Then it's Punisher, which, like I said, I haven't seen that one yet. But there's other ones. I forget if it's ABC Family or if it's...
How is it? Okay, sorry, we got cut off. It overheated, but he was about to talk about Runaways
It exists.
on ABC. Have you watched it? Have you seen anything? Is it
Little
still
bits of it.
on?
I haven't really dug into it. But the Runaways, I can tell you this one's from the comic book series. It's phenomenal, and they are following the trend of it's this group of kids who seemingly have this really nice life, where they all have fairly like. They don't have like perfect families, but they have like a good situation about them. Kind of your average teenager in high school type of a thing, with all your personal problems. And then they find out that their parents are super villains. Like really, really horrible people. They're like nice to them and they like all are members of the PTA type of a deal, but like to get and hold on to what they have, they're super villains. And so it's basically a generational thing of are you your parents or are you your own person, which is kind of the crux of it. And it's also got a very inclusive message. That's Runaways and Young Avengers are two series that, especially in the comic books, have some very like LGBTQ friendly type of messages and very inclusive and like next generation type of a feel. And from what I've seen of the show, it looks like all of that's there. I'm not 100% because I'm not 100% caught up. But just real briefly, the other one to look out for, and this one's about to launch, is Cloak and Dagger. And I think that might be on ABC Family. One of these is ABC Family, and one of them is Hulu. I apologize.
We'll leave a link down below to which one is Twitch for sure. Yeah. And then
fix it in post. Thanks.
Yeah, or something. Anyway, we're also going to talk about Spider-Man things coming out. So
my favorite hero.
We saw a trailer for Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse looks incredible. That's going to be an animated one that's based off the Ultimate Spider-Man series, which is not the regular standard what you see Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter Parker, that kind of stuff. He exists, but in a different universe, and in that one he dies. I believe it's in a fight with the Green Goblin. He actually dies. He's a hero and everybody knows who he is, but he does die in battle. And another kid ends up with spider powers that are slightly different, like mostly similar, but slightly different. And his name is Miles Morales. And that's the character that the Spider-Verse is centered on. And it looks like it's going to be amazing. It looks really good.
Then we also have Venom coming out.
Venom, yeah, with Tom Brady. That one looks like it could be really good. I'm cautiously optimistic because in the comics, Venom is an alien symbiote.
Yeah.
Or pardon me, in the movie trailer, symbiote.
Didn't we see, was Venom in a Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, he was in part 3 of the Tobu Maguire series.
See? And I was like, wait.
It had its moments. But no, it's attached to a guy named Eddie Brock. And Eddie Brock is this guy who, like, he was Peter Parker's rival as far as, like, getting news pictures, that kind of a thing. And the thing was that he wasn't exactly the best of dudes. He was kind of a jerk. Like, he was willing to cut corners and all this type of stuff. Like, he faked pictures. That was his thing. And so when Peter Parker exposed him and rejected the symbiote, that's why the symbiote and Eddie Brock found each other and bonded over a mutual hatred of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Because they both had their lives ruined by him. And this movie makes it seem like Eddie Brock is actually this good guy anti-hero, like not good guy, but like an anti-hero type of a thing. And they've tried to do that with Venom a lot, but in the end, Venom always goes back to his core roots of eating brains. So he's not a good dude. So I don't know how they're making this movie and how they're gonna portray him, but we'll see. Cautiously optimistic.
Okay, and the last thing we're gonna talk about, kind of the last thing in this video, is if you have a friend that or know somebody who hasn't seen anything in the Marvel Universe,
weirdo.
And you want them to see Infinity War because you're like, yes, that's this. What would you recommend that they need to see to feel like, you know?
Are we going all the way back to the beginning?
Yeah. You have 10 years, you can...
Here we go. All right. Definitely Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2 is good, but meh. Iron Man 3 is fun, but meh. If you need it, you can skip them, that's fine. Captain America 1, yes. Captain America 2, yes. Captain America 3, yes. Thor 1, yes. Thor 2. You can skip it, but you should know something that's in the movie, and that is the introduction of the Ether, which is the red Infinity Stone, the Reality Stone. So that's where that's from. The third one is Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, definitely see that one. Let's see, those are the big ones. Doctor Strange, definitely just because it's good. Spider-Man Homecoming, yes, just because it's good. Doctor Strange will also introduce you to the Infinity Stone of Time. That's what's in his Eye of Agamotto, the pendant that he protects, and is also a source of his power. The Hulk, you actually don't need. If you see a Hulk movie, make it Incredible Hulk. That's the one with Edward Norton. It's good. And they kind of reference a couple things, but it's not necessary.
That counts, right, for the MCU official universe?
Yes. But still, there's things up in the air. And so long as you see the first Avengers movie, you know everything you need to know about the Hulk. In fact, you get more from that movie than you do a lot of the Hulk movies. So, Avengers 1, definitely. Avengers 2 is just, I enjoyed it. And some people wavered. I really liked it. Black Panther, yes. Black Panther's great. It introduced you to the whole, the whole Wakanda mythos as it's stepping into the universe that you got a first taste of in Captain America Civil War. So definitely check that one.
Beryllium.
Vibranium.
Yeah.
Aww. Beryllium. If that isn't an actual metal or a fake metal of some kind, that should be. Beryllium. I like that.
Vibranium.
Name the cat Beryllium.
Yeah, so that's about it. That's about all that we thought about to cover. If you have any questions or anything you want us to cover, let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll be back to my regular videos, and you might be back in another video after Ant-Man and Wasp come out, because we might have some stuff to talk about.
Anyway.
So yeah. Yeah, otherwise we'll just catch you in my vlogs. Bye!